going to get a few things covered this morning. I'm going to do it in sections so I can remember bits at a time. I seem to make the videos slightly shorter instead of me standing there going, but yeah, I've been well and truly triggered this morning, but I also want to cover some things that I was going to cover at the weekend. Right, so first of all, E10 fuel. E10 fuel, with what I've done on my reading, right, people seem to be going down the wrong track with this, saying that, oh, they're just trying to fuck your cars up and shit like that. Well, with what I've read is it can fuck your car up if you've got a full tank and you leave it standing, because the E10 stands for the, now I could get this wrong because you know what I'm like with words, but it's the amount of ethanol that's in the thing, so it means it starts clogging the system up if it's stood for a long time. This is actually more along the lines of when I've spoke to a few mechanics, you actually get less miles per gallon, so it's a way of upping the prices without upping the prices so the big cats get the money. But that's my opinion on it. I'm entitled. Right, the other one I wanted to cover at the weekend was this whole thing with the truck drivers and how they're changing the test. Now, bear with me a second, let me just mute this.
28% approval on the border, he's going to have to do something, executive action or administrative.
Yeah, it's to do with all the test changes and stuff like that. Now, I do agree with people's problems regarding the whole being able to tow a trailer or a caravan without any extra tests and stuff like that. That shouldn't be allowed. And also the whole removing of the reversing and coupling out of your test, I don't agree with that. But there are people out there that have had experience in the haulage industry for a long time, or they've had previous licenses where they've been involved with the haulage industry, and not everyone's going to turn into a complete dickhead. At the end of the day, there's more dickheads out there in cars on our roads that shouldn't have licenses than there is in trucks. So, on to what got me triggered this morning. Now, the first thing would have been the gender neutral toy aisles in toy shops. Steam coming out my ears, yeah. Part of an agenda, yeah. We all know what this agenda is. Boys are boys, girls are girls. When they're old enough, if they want to decide on being a different sex, then that's up to them. But keep it away from the kids. So, Matt Wancock's back, working for the UN. We'll have to do some digging into that one to see what he's actually doing or not doing. But conveniently managed to slip himself another good job, yeah? Wanker. Oh, and let's not forget the New Year celebration in London. Apparently it's been cancelled for the second year running. It wasn't technically cancelled last year. It still went ahead. And if you remember rightly, caused so much of an uproar because Sadiq Khan, or Sadiq Kunt, had organised it. And they're doing it again this year. Why? Because if we have loads of people there and he does another stunt like he did last year, he'll get lynched. Simple as. Also in the news, 1.2 million jobs available for people, but they'd rather sit on the dole or whatever. And I have to agree with Alex Belfield on this one, right? Cancel the benefits, get them out working, right? If you're severely disabled, then I understand to a point. Don't be trying to use depression on this one. I know depression's real and I know it's hard, but there are jobs out there for people that are depressed. And you'll probably find that if you're working, you won't be as depressed. So, yeah, because I was actually talking to someone in a site yesterday, and his wife has got cancer. They're on borrowed time, as he put it himself, right? And even though she can hardly walk and she's having to have chemo daily, she's still working. Puts things into a bit of perspective there for you, doesn't it? Get off your asses, get a job. You might find that you feel better earning your own money instead of scrounging off the government. Oh, and let's not forget the truck driver shortage and the things going on. Now, we was in a supermarket the other night after parking up, and not many empty shelves. But then what I did find a little bit ironic in the matter was the fact that there was crates and crates of pumpkins and stuff to do with Christmas. Them crates could have been filled with the essential stuff instead of stuff for holidays, because to be fair, there was way too many pumpkins there anyway, right? And all the Christmas shelves were filled, so something not quite right there. Also, if it's to do with Brexit, then why are the Americans going through the same thing? Just saying. So now Superman's bisexual and James Bond is going to be played by a woman. And last but not least, my favourite, the vaccine, or the chippy chappy, or the punchy punchy, or the prick, or whatever you want to call it. Why is this being forced onto our children? We all know what the average death rate in this country is. We all know what the average death rate through COVID was, or is, or, well, they're now saying that this is still stage 1, and we could be dealing with this up until 2024. No. Simply, no. The end of the day, right? Why all of a sudden are they trying to force this certain jab? Why haven't they ever said, oh, you got to have the flu jab, or you got to do this, or you got to do that, you got to do the other? This is all part of control, guys, and if you can't see through it, then you've got no hope in the future. I'd rather starve laying in a gutter than comply to what's going on at the minute, because this is all part of your new world order. And do you know what you can do with that? Shove it right up your fucking ass. Anyway, guys, I've got work to do, and I'll catch you all later. No doubt we'll have another series of mini rants coming, because this country and, well, the world is seriously pissing me off, and I'm still looking for my spaceship, because I'm sure I wasn't born here. Anyway, guys, take care, look after yourselves and each other. Bye for now.